Hey guys, let's talk about the Tapo C520WS installation and setup. I have everything here out of the box, so let's understand how the accessories and the camera work, and later we can install it, right? And first, we can do the setup as well before installing the camera. It's easy that way. So super simple, you just need to come here and decide the way you want to install your camera. Here is a way that you can install on a wall. You just use the mount like this and you put it on a wall by putting some screws just right here, 4 of them, okay? And there's also a screw that comes here and another one here to hold the mounting in place. And then you can just use a different way. If you want to install on a ceiling, for example, you can just use that way as well, right? Then you're gonna have your camera hanging like this. And here you see in front of the camera, there's this lens, and then the infrared lights, and also a spotlight, microphone, and the camera can just move in this direction, okay, horizontally. That's the pan movement, and also the tilt movement up and down. There's a speaker here on the other side of the camera. You see it. And you can also insert an SD card. So there's a slot here for the SD card. You just need to have an SD card to record into the camera, and you can also record into the cloud. It's not mandatory to record into the cloud. You can have only the SD card working here. So for the installation, you also need to run the cable. You see here, there's a location where you're gonna run the cable here or here. Either way works, okay? And there's antenna as well, so the camera works with the Wi-Fi or with the cable. You can connect a cable just right here to connect to your router. If you're going to use that way, you're gonna use those accessories to protect the cable. And also comes here with the screws for the installation and the template. So basically you can just use the template to mark the location and do the installation. Here is the power adapter. You just need to connect here, and you just need to protect the cable as well. Here have the protection for the power supply or power adapter. You just connect it here, okay, to protect so it doesn't get water inside. It's also interesting if I can protect even more with some tape, for example. During the installation, you can just run some electrical tape and you're good to go. Okay, so there comes this protection. If you're using cables, Ethernet cable like this one, for example, you can just connect it here. But before, you just need to use these parts here to protect the cable. This comes first, so just put that way. Then there's this one that opens. You need to find here the location that you can open this one. And then you put in the cable just like so. And then comes the other one here. You see that I'm going to insert it here, okay, to protect so it doesn't get water inside. It stays well protected. And then you're going to close here. But before doing that, you just need to come here to connect the cable and use this rubber as well, just like so, so you protect the connector here. It doesn't get water inside. Come here, like so, and then you're gonna use this one. And here, just twist it, and you see that's well protected here by the rubber. Then you come here with this one and protect that way as well, okay? See, it's very interesting. Then you can just twist this, and you're good to go. You have the cable well protected here, okay? Let me just disconnect this here, because if you're not using the cable here, you're just using Wi-Fi, you still need to use these accessories here. Let me just remove it from here and just disconnect. And here you can see that if you're not using the cable, just remove this one here, then you remove the cable. But still, you just need to protect here. That what you're gonna do is just use this extra accessory It comes here, and I'm gonna insert just right here. Okay, then I'm gonna have a block that protects against water. This one, and you're gonna use it here. Okay, see it? Then you just close it like so, and connect it here. See, you use the rubber here yet? Just make this better. There we go. Here's the rubber, and you just do this. You see, they have that rubber here protecting, and also here, so there's no water inside, and have your camera that way. So usually you're gonna use that way because you're gonna use the Wi-Fi most of the time. Okay, so then have your camera working like this, or you can install like this on a wall. Then you're gonna have hanging there, and sorry, there we go, hanging that way, and with the cable protected. Okay, super simple. Then let's just work here on the setup, because basically you just need to set up the camera first, and then you can install it later. And also let's just take a look here on the details. You see here that I was talking about the mounting, and all the instructions are here. When you buy the camera, it comes with everything that you need to know for the installation. See how to mount the camera, and here the connection to protect the cable. Just open this, you see it brings everything, the parts of the camera, button explanation, the LEDs indication, the status of every LED, so you can troubleshoot. And here every single installation on a wall, on a ceiling, how to drill the holes and install, and everything. So super good. Here on a pole as well. Okay, so it comes with basically everything that you need. Let's just talk about the setup. So you just need a phone to set up your camera. Let me just remove this from here. I'm gonna use this later. There we go. Then I'm gonna put the camera in this position here on a desk just to do the setup. And later can invert the image, and then you can install it, right? So first thing that I have to do is just make sure that your camera is working with the power, and observe the LED here. See, there is an LED here that should be flashing red and green out of the box. If it's not flashing, you need to reset your camera as soon as you get it. Sometimes the camera comes with LED here like steady green. I don't know why it should come like flashing red and green, but if it's not, you just need to reset it. That happens sometimes only. Let me just connect here to the outlet, and then you're gonna see the camera working. You see, the camera is going to do this movement, and a pan movement, like in the horizontal, okay, and then in the vertical. Then it will be ready for the setup. So then you need to use a cell phone. Let's just move this aside here. And then I'm gonna grab my cell phone while the camera is spinning here. I grab my cell phone here. Let's just put it here. That way. See, it's looking up and down, and now it stops, and you see here the LED. In my case here, it's green. If it stays that way, I cannot set it up, right? That's the final stage that you need to have your camera showing the LED after the setup. So if it's that way from the start, when you move on the camera from the box, you just need to reset it. So what I have to do is just move this up and open here. Then you're gonna see here a button to reset. Just move this away for now. Then you can see it, the reset button just right here. Then you're gonna use a paper clip and press the button, okay? You're gonna press for 10 seconds and just observe the LED here. It's gonna flash red, and you just need to wait to flash pretty fast. That means it's going to reset. It's about 10 seconds. So you just need to press and count to 10. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Reset successful. Rebooting camera. Please wait.
So a camera talks to you, then you quickly close here because the camera will start moving again. Just put it that way and wait for the camera to do the spinning again and the tilt again, gonna look up and down, right? If the camera comes already flashing here, red and green, you don't need to do this process. Most of the time it comes like this, right? With flashing already. But if it doesn't, you just need to reset the camera like I did here, right? I'll just move the phone here again, so it's location, so you see here the app. Just need to go to the App Store and get this Tapo app. So come here and you look for Tapo and then TP-Link Tapo. That's the app. You just download, install it, create an account. It's a free account with your email and create a password. Then when you log in, you're gonna see this screen here. And the first time you're gonna see a big button that allows you to add a new device. I have some devices here already, so I just need to come here to the top and here in the plus signal, I just add a device. Okay, here I look for outdoor camera. Then I come down and I look for the Tapo 520WS, or you can just search. There we go. And now here's the version, right? My camera is version 2 point something. I have this information back here. You just need to look, see here, just need to look here and take a look on the version that you have here. See, mine is 2.6. You see here? 2.6. Okay? So I'm good to go. I'll just pull this back. And I select 2 point something. Okay, now I'm going to use wireless connection. I'm not using the cables. Then I just hit next. And I just observe here if it's flashing. For some reason, it stopped flashing green. Now it's back, red and green. Okay. So already flashing. Now the camera is going to connect to the cell phone via Bluetooth. So make sure that you have the Bluetooth enabled on your cell phone. At this time, the camera is connecting to the phone. And later, the camera is going to get the information from the phone to connect to the Wi-Fi router. So there's this first connection, camera and cell phone, and now you can inform the camera which Wi-Fi to use. In this case, my Wi-Fi is just right here. Remember that I just need to use a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Here's my password. I just use a temp password for testing, but you just need to use your password there. Hit next.
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi connected.
There you go. You hear the message Wi-Fi connected, and just keep an eye here on this LED. It's going to change from red to steady green. That's what you want, okay? And here you're gonna follow the wizard with the installation. And if something happens in the middle of the process, you just need to start over, okay? Here you just need to name your camera and select the location, select an icon. The camera is going to connect and start working, okay? So it sounds good. Here's the 30-day trial. You can have this 30-day trial so you can test the camera recording to the cloud. It's a good idea because if somebody just takes your camera away, the SD card is here, right? Let me just dismiss this. I'm not gonna try this now. And then there's the Tapo hub. I have a hub here in my network so the camera can find it. If you don't, you just need to skip this part, or you not even see this part, right? Because it comes directly here to the SD card. So for the SD card, you just need to use a micro SD card, class 10, with 8 gigabytes to 512. That's the capacity. So I have a micro SD card here. That's the one from Lexar. It's a good brand. I'm gonna leave the link here in the description because you just need to have a fast card because the camera has high resolution and you need a fast card, okay? Then you just need to insert the card here. I just move this up one more time and insert the card here. Open this rubber flap and here's the location for the card. Here's the slot. Just put the card that way, facing up, just like so, and push it. I'm gonna hear click. There we go. Then you close this rubber flap again. Move the lens down. And you're good to go, okay? With the card. And then just need to format the card as well. Just hit got it. Here's the firmware update. The camera is going to update the firmware itself between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Okay? So I'm good to go. Let me just put the camera back there so you can see some motion out there, right? There we go. Just hit got it. And the camera is ready to go. So from here I can just tap on it and I see the live image there. It's upside down right now because it's on a desk. I can just come here to the settings and quickly invert the image here. All right. There we go. Let me just come back to the main screen here. Takes a while and you see the image inverted, and here I can just test the pan and tilt. See that's moving. Back there. Up and down. So pretty good. I'm good to go. And also with my card, I can come here to the settings, storage and recordings. And here local storage, and I can format the card. The card is good because I was using before, but the first time that I inserted the card, you just come here and you format the card. Okay? It takes a while to format. Depending on the size of your card, it can take longer. And then you're good to go. After this, your camera is good. It comes already ready to record. As long as you put the card here, you format the card, and the camera is gonna have the schedule to record by motion detection. And also here the camera will be ready detecting motion. You see here that detects motion detection, person, at least it comes enabled for these ones, right? And we start recording right away. Now you just need to go to the installation part. So let's do it. Okay, for the installation, you just need to drill the holes and then you can install the mount, okay? To drill the holes, you just need to put it directly here and mark, or you can use the template. It's up to you. I'm gonna mark here in the location. Let me just put that way. I'm gonna use this hole that I have here ready and mark the other ones. So just mark the location. You can also use here a leveler if you want to mark this correctly. There we go. I'm gonna drill the holes exactly here, each one of them. There we go. Of course, if you have a concrete wall, you're gonna use the anchors, right? So I don't need them. Before installing the mount, you just need to pass the cable here. There we go. And then you can put the mount in place and use the screws to secure it. There we go, the mount is in place. Then you just need to pull the cable. You see that I have the location here to pull the cable, even here or down here. Then you just insert this into place, slide it, and it's good to go, okay? So there you go. Now you just need to connect the cable. Just remember to put this protection here, connect the cable, and the camera is going to boot up. And then you just need to wait for the movement, then the horizontal, which is the pan movement, and then the tilt movement, and the camera is going to change the LED here to green, and it's ready to go, okay? As you can see, it's very simple. You can just adjust the antennas here as well, and the camera is ready to work, okay? So that's the way you can install your Tapo C520WS. I hope you like this video. please leave your comments here, subscribe to this channel, and give the thumbs up. And I see you in the next video.